All right, this says, I was told you need to consume kratom on an empty stomach and don't eat for about an hour, otherwise it won't work. Okay, here's the thing. This is a kind of question that's come up so many times over the years, and let me explain my personal experience and what others have told me. And I want y'all to chime in. Please comment, share your personal experience, because this is how we help each other. Okay, so I've been consuming kratom daily for years. And what has always worked for me is to consume it on an empty stomach. I notice, and this is why it's important when you're new, is to keep a journal of your doses so you can kind of see what's working, what's not. What I noticed is that when I took my kratom powder on an empty stomach, it worked faster and better. If I took it with food or close to food, then it wasn't as effective. Now here's what's interesting. So many people have said, yeah, it works better for me on a full stomach, or I need to eat something. And then people say, it works better on an empty stomach. It's kind of 50-50 just from all the people I've talked to about this over the years. So it's a reminder, this plant affects everyone differently. Test to see. You might find on an empty stomach is better. You might find with food is better. Also, it can be certain types of food. Now, here's my routine and what works for me. So let's say I want a snack or just eat a little something. I just make sure I do it maybe an hour before. Like, I don't want to be too close to when I know, because what works for me, and look, again, we're all different. What works for me is being on a schedule. Just like when I was in pain management, taking my pharmaceuticals. What works for me with kratom is I'm on a schedule and I take my kratom powder every 6 hours. And if I do that, I don't have too many pain issues with my degenerative disc disease. So because I'm on a schedule, then I can kind of time my eating habits so that way I always have it on an empty stomach. So if I'm kind of hungry and I want a snack, or maybe I want to eat breakfast, I just try to time it so that there's a gap of time. And then let's say, okay, took my kratom on an empty stomach. What works for me is I could eat something about 30 to 45 minutes later and it won't affect anything, because kratom powder works very quickly on me. I do the swamp water tea method. If you're not familiar with that, you heat up a little water, you know, get it in the microwave, heat it up, and then I add my powder, I mix it really good. And for me, I let it cool off a bit, but plenty of people like drinking it warm or hot. I'll add some juice, drink it down. I just do a small amount of water. I don't want to drink a big swampy drink. I just want to drink it fast and be done. Also, a straw makes it a little bit better because you down it quicker and easier and you don't taste it as much. So that's my personal experience. I want to hear from you all. Which works better for you? With food or on an empty stomach? And if you're doing one or the other, how much time do you need in between before you eat or before, you know, you don't? So let's have a conversation. I can't wait to hear from y'all. If you're not familiar with this, side note, I have a community for us where we can keep these discussions going, where there's no censorship. Go over to kratomrealtalk.com, come hang out with us over there. It's over on the Skool platform and it's free to join. Come hang out. kratomrealtalk.com. I will see you in the next video.